The next stop is Central Chava Street.
Words are the key to the world. Wherever we look, they give us the what, where, how, and why. But 7 million Australian adults are living in a very different world.
Welcome to my life. Seeing lots of words everywhere and not knowing what word is what. It's frustrating as hell.
It's Australia's hidden epidemic. A staggering 43% of adults lack the basic literacy skills to navigate normal life.
I don't know what I wrote.
Over the past 7 weeks, these 8 brave adults have faced their biggest fears.
What about a Medicare form?
And have gone back to the classroom.
Construction.
They have pushed themselves outside their comfort zones.
Opening up this private side that I've struggled with, it's really hard.
Learnt new strategies for literacy.
Antiseptic. Antiseptic.
And for real-life situations.
Wynyard. I've been looking at Hornsby the whole time. It's too hard.
Now,
you have 2 weeks left.
Such a weird feeling. Like, I just want to keep going, keep going.
it's the students' last chance to achieve their personal goals.
Chapter 1.
It's done. I did it.
If I pass this test, it's open every door for me.
But before they can graduate,
it's the first ever graduation for me. I don't even know what you do.
They have one last hurdle to overcome.
I want you to deliver a speech.
Just be you, and everything will be fine.
This is the speech I never thought I would give.
And the students get reassessed.
Did?
We're seeing people actually become learners.
To find out if this intensive 9-week literacy program...
In your post-assessment, I had to check and double-check the results.
...has given them the skills to decode the world around them and transform their lives.
School was a very emotional time. I just felt so stupid compared to everyone else in that class. But this classroom is heaps different from school. I've been so supported by the teachers. I've learnt that, yeah, okay, there's struggles that I have, but like I can do it.
Reading for me is not easy, but I'm not going to let that define who I am and what I'm going to do.
So far, what I've been doing on this program, I've just surprised myself big time. It's just coming a bit more fluent and a bit more comfortable, so yeah, it's working well.
When I first came into this, I was very sceptical. It's only because for most of my life I felt embarrassed about having literacy problems. So because you're embarrassed, you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to bring it up, you don't want to ask for help. Putting that pride aside, I'm surprised at how much I'm opening up. It's made me think completely different about this process.
Hello, welcome. Find the last 2 remaining seats.
You can sit at the back if you want.
I thought I'd try the front.
I've never seen Marketing sit at the front.
I know.
Markery, welcome to the front for the first time.
Getting a bit adventurous.
Learning as an adult can be rewarding, but also challenging. Just making it to class can prove difficult.
Now, before we get started, Shania and Shell couldn't be with us today. Maybe someone can pass on what we learnt. That'd be really helpful.
The students have just a few lessons left before they will be reassessed, but I have one last challenge for them that they won't be expecting.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are we?
That's a nice surprise.
Wow. Look at Lamin's face. He's like, what is going on here?
Uh-oh.
I cannot believe that we are almost at the end of this literacy program. You have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks to focus in on the goals that you've set for yourselves right at the beginning. And it's also a great opportunity for you all to make sure that you've got everything you need to continue your learning once this program finishes. Remember, this opportunity is just the beginning of the rest of your life. Now, in 2 weeks' time, we will be holding a graduation ceremony to celebrate your achievements. And I would like you all to invite all your family and friends to attend. And I want you to deliver a speech.
Thought we were friends.
That's such a happy look, Marketing, that face. Don't fear the challenge. Welcome the opportunity. See you later.
Gosh, is that it?
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Just like that.
Dropped us a bomb.
It's all good and well to put a bloody speech down on paper, but then to like say it out to like all these people, it just brought back like just that dreaded moment of almost shitting your pants and being in front of the class.
Yeah.
Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, I hope not.
but just in the sense of like it really like just those memories of being up in front of people and being put on that spot. Not nice.
I acknowledge it brings a bit of fear back, huh?
No, definitely.
Is anyone else feeling like Jared?
Yeah.
Markery, I'll take your look as a yes.
Doing speeches and drama in school, anything in front of a classmate would physically make me sick. I'd have panic attacks and, I don't want to cry. Okay, I don't want to cry. Sorry. Sorry. I hadn't thought about it for so long, and then it's like a wave of emotions because you're thinking about it. What it is like, I've been like put in some pretty shitty situations, and it's like where people didn't realise they had literacy problems, and then you get up and you get laughed at, or it's not happened just once, it's happened a few times, so it's like really hard to like overcome it sometimes.
Yeah, I understand that.
But this will be the first time you've ever done one with people in the room who know exactly what you're feeling and going through. And people are not going to laugh at you and not judge you because everybody's in that room who has a kid or has a friend who has a husband struggling with reading and writing. So this is the first time you'll ever go on that stage and be, this is who I am, this is what I've achieved. And not one person will laugh. If anything, they'll probably cry. We'll do it as a team. We'll all stand up and all say a part. So nobody's feeling alone. And then I'll just steal the show. No, I'm joking.
All about you.
Lights.
By the way, the key word to take away is it's graduation day.
I'm a bit nervous about the graduation just because it's my first ever graduation. It's a bit of a new one for me, so I don't even know what you do. Like, never been to one.
Who graduated high school? I didn't.
No, yeah, I never had a graduation per se.
So this is an important thing.
You can get a suit made. No, I'm joking.
One milestone that they have to achieve before they can graduate is something more personal.
We all have beautiful goals up there, and I want to have a bit of a discussion about how we're going with them.
They set goals they thought were achievable in 9 weeks, with most of them still a work in progress.
Markery, tell us about your goal that you wrote up there.
My goal was to read a chapter book to my kids, and I feel like it's possible. This program tailor-made adult literacy program, so we've tailored individual learning to each person because each person has a different literacy goal.
In the very beginning, you said, I want to read expressively.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're really making some inroads on that?
I think, like, we've been practicing a lot, and I think I'm getting there.
We've given you the building blocks, I guess, you know, strengthen them up a bit, but you're really now doing all the hard work with all this practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Lamin, remind us of your goal.
Oh, my one is there, and everyone know what I want. 20 years I tried to get driver license, my driver license, 20 years. I can't get it because lack of reading and writing.
At the beginning of the course, the students' literacy levels were assessed. Lamin was placed in pre-level, which means he is below the lowest level on the literacy scale.
Sarah, can you please set the tape?
Despite this, Lamin has some impressive skills. He speaks 5 languages.
You got Fula, Mandinka, Creole, Portuguese, and now English.
English, yes.
So five languages.
Yes.
5 languages. So
You see?
Struggling to read and write in all 5 languages, Lamin's literacy limitations affect his everyday life.
When the pandemic started, I lost my job. I do removals, warehouse. Sometimes you have some jobs available, but you have to drive. How do you spell license?
And I'm going to put it on the board for you, Lamin.
Yeah.
Over the past 8 weeks, Lamin's learning has been focused around his goal of getting his L's. Learning road signs,
Stopping, no stopping.
keywords, and completing practice tests every chance he gets,
Again.
with the aim to pass his learner's permit later in the week.
How confident are you?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Amelia, good.
I'm gonna
We're
get
all
it.
behind you. I mean, we want you to drive us somewhere one day.
I want to drive everyone everywhere.
While Lamin continues to work towards his goal, for early childhood work at Celia, the time is now.
A possibility. Possibility. My goal is to write a professional email or text message without any assistance. It's such a small little thing. Like, everyone sends emails every day, but it's just been daunting me for so long.
Celia's initial assessment placed her literacy skills at the bottom of level 3. She struggled with her confidence and therefore lacked the ability to work independently.
Hey, love. How you going?
Good.
You need anything?
Can I have some water, please?
Some water, yeah?
Yes. Hello. Hello, my baby.
Graduating from school 3 years ago, Celia is the youngest in the class and still lives at home with her mum and dad.
How's the email going?
Yeah, it's good. Thanks. Much appreciated.
You want me to have a look?
Wouldn't mind if you had a look. Yeah.
I'll check your spelling.
It's quite embarrassing having to get my mum or dad to check emails and text messages, but it has to be done, otherwise I don't trust myself enough to make sure that it's right.
So you're in year 4. Very, V-E-R-E-Y. What's that? I reckon that's early. Is that how you spell school?
Yeah, S-H-C-O-O-L.
No, it's C-H-O-O-L. I think I first realised there was some difficulty with reading. It was right back in kindergarten. We were invited to help with the reading, and that was very confronting because that's when I realised that she was not keeping up with other kids. Learning links, literacy, numeracy report, speech pathology reports, optometrist reports as well, because then we thought maybe there was something wrong with her eyes and she needed, glasses, and God, we just exhausted her with trying to help the poor little thing.
Did you keep all that stuff?
I've got a lot of stuff.
Thought leaving school, it wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I don't think I realised that it manifests its way into little parts of my life. Applying for jobs or sending work emails. Yeah, I was really naive to think that it wouldn't affect me outside of school.
What's up, Cecilia?
I'm about to send my first email.
Okay.
That I have written and done myself. I wrote that all
Absolutely
myself.
fantastic.
All myself. It's an important email because it has something to do with my career. At the moment, I'm just casual at a childcare centre. I got offered a promotion to move to a more permanent job. But I'm asking if I can do part-time, so that's why it's important to get across what I want to say, make sure it sounds right, make sure my spelling's right. I'm gonna press send. All right. I must need a countdown or something.
No, just do it.
Do you want to count me down? Okay.
3, 2.
Are you gonna
3, 2, 1, go.
What's going on, Celia?
She sent an email.
Yay! It's done. I did it. I think it's exciting because in a past situation, wouldn't have asked a question that would have benefited me. I would have been like, yeah, okay, I'll take the job because it's a lot easier to write that sort of email.
Go and throw it. Go.
Yeah, I might rip it and then I'll throw it.
Rip it and
yeah.
Well done, Celia.
I suppose I'm just proud. I don't often feel proud when reading and writing, so it's quite like a unique experience to sort of feel that.
Hi.
Hi. So at the beginning of this program, I wrote like a goal that I want to write an email without someone else like checking it for me.
Yeah.
And then
You did it.
yeah.
Oh my God. Are you crying?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, Celia, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a small goal, but like think about how many
it's
times.
Massive. It's an enormous goal. What are you talking about?
Wait, don't swear.
It's amazing. Oh, God, that's great. No one will understand this, but I really understand, yeah, how massive it is.
Yeah.
I am so happy for you. It's just amazing.
Thank you.
Now what? Write a new goal?
Hell yeah. University, is that with a C or an S?
Yes.
University. The thought of going to university absolutely terrifies me. It's something I said to myself I'd never do because I always thought it was too hard. But now I see it as more of an achievable goal. Yay! I like seeing that up there.
It's the start of a new day, and Lamin is hoping he's caught the bus for the last time.
Oh, big day today. Very big day today. I'm gonna take my driving test. We're gonna get 100%.
We're anxiously waiting for Dad to do his test. He's over there at the test centre. We're all so excited and nervous to see if he passes.
Where there are no speed limit signs.
He seems very confident. He's been practicing a lot with all the teachers and everything. He's put in all the hard work. So hopefully he gets it.
So question number 1, 215. There was no mistake, all good. The mistakes happened in the intersection column.
Who's coming?
No, meant to be today. Yeah, but
That's okay, Daddy.
yeah. What are you gonna do?
Next
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I'll try again. I'm not stopping. I'll try again until I get it.
There are only 10 days left until the literacy program comes to an end. And the class have to deliver their graduation speeches, an intimidating task for a group of learners who struggle with reading and writing.
And do you know where we are?
I think we're at NIDA.
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 So, to help the students get over their stage fright, I've brought them here, to the National Institute of Dramatic Arts, otherwise known as NIDA.
Remember to look dramatic.
Jeez, it's bright.
I'm not feeling super confident about the speech, only because it gives me anxiety about public speaking. It's something that's always gone bad. So today, I'm trying not to think about the what ifs, if we're going to get up on the stage or just see what happens.
If you step forward this way and turn that way, that's when you get the full picture. How do you feel?
Yep. I'm glad it's not full of people.
I want to take this opportunity now to introduce to you our special guest. He's an international award-winning actor. He's a heartthrob in a television soap opera called E Street. Then he went on to becoming a cross-dressing transvestite in the musical Rocky Horror Show. And then he was a resident in our favorite Australian location, Summer Bay, home and away. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Marcus Graham.
Thanks for this. Hello. Hi, guys. How's it going?
How are you, sir?
Thank you. Thanks for that intro.
I'm going to leave you in his capable hands.
Bye. Hey, guys. Let's just sit down and just have a chat first. I think we have a lot in common. As a kid, when I was in school, I had great trouble reading, and I do remember sort of feeling quite conflicted by it and thinking, I don't think I'm stupid, but the system seems to be telling me I am. Then the lady that was running an amateur theatre group, she got me in and got me to try and read something and read this. The letters would just start jumping around on the page. And I said, can you just tell me what happens in each scene? If I knew the situation, then I started to go, oh, I could start to make sense of what was written. But I still was really impacted by the insecurity that it had given me, thinking that they all think you're stupid because that's what I'd gone through as a kid. So what I wanted to do today, just like a couple of exercises where we do some breathings that are actually really good for stage fright. So let's just sort of get started.
Like any good masterclass, they start with a warm-up.
Give us a ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha.
I could not stop laughing.
Come on, let's just kind of let go.
It was not anything against what we were doing. It's just, I don't know, I think that's my coping mechanism, you know. Oh, gosh. Oh, look, give it a go.
It's not my cup of tea to do those sort of techniques. Doing that is just another level of putting myself out there that I don't normally do.
Press down on that pressure point.
I've got a dress on, so I won't do that.
Well, wish you would have a go at your foot.
No, it's okay.
Can I have a go at your foot?
No, it's okay.
Give me your foot. Give me your foot. All right. So, look.
I was actually really, you're gonna touch me?
Do you feel that?
Yeah. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I just thought okay, just listen to his experience and enjoy it.
Thing about talking to an audience, if you've got to give a speech, it's hard, man, you know, because there's this kind of freak out that's kind of there a bit, but we can not feed it. So I want you to think about, what is the breathing of sobbing? Like you're sobbing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that, right? If you can find sobbing through just this breathing thing, you can find calmness and confidence through your breathing. It applies both ways. So you can stand there and you can go, what is the breathing pattern of stillness? Yeah, what is that? It's all about releasing the tension and stopping the noise and slowing yourself down, being present, bringing yourself back to center. in the neutral point and just be you, and everything will be fine.
I came in fearful, like not knowing what to expect, and coming out like that wasn't bad.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was great fun.
It was interesting. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to hear his perspective on how he overcomes his nerves. So maybe I will take some of his tips into consideration.
It was a good day.
It was. I'm exhausted.
After a demanding 8 weeks, our adult learners are starting to think about what life might look like after the program.
Do you feel like you'd go to uni?
Yeah, I want to. I sort of didn't realise I was holding myself back from doing it until like someone was like, no, like what do you actually want to do?
The rephrasing of how they talk about themselves and see themselves has been huge, not just for learning, but for how they see themselves as a person. And that has flow-on effects to their family, to everyone they interact with at work,
Just a different way of being taught, you know?
to the community, to the rest of society.
Do you want me to type more?
One person who has had a tough time reframing how they see themselves is mother of two, Markete.
Words are really important.
At the start of the program, Markete's literacy skills placed her in level 2.
Too hard? You want to stop?
Her past feelings of shame and lack of confidence held her back.
What? I would never, ever sound out a word in front of somebody. Like, that's just something that you just don't do, because there's always judgment.
But she managed to push through her fears and discomfort.
Reading to kids, it's actually just a matter of confidence.
But it's time to discover that.
Now, 8 weeks later, Markete is ready to attempt her goal.
Mommy, can you read us a book now?
All right, let's go.
Yay! Jamie, Mommy, read us a book now.
So my goal is to read a book and the kids to enjoy it and be engaged in the book. Georgie, sit down, please. Let's get through this book. I've picked up some new reading tricks, so hopefully they will be engaged. Okay, chapter 1. High in the treehouse, in a big backyard, lived two very best friends. One is a girl and one is a dog. And everyone knows them as Evie and Pug. Look how cute he is.
Is it Pug that?
Yes, that's the doggy. There's definitely a big difference from when I first started to now. There is a big difference. And getting more confident. I have surprised myself. He likes dressing up and making plans, but most of all, he loves vegetables. His favourite are Brussels sprouts and broccoli.
It's nice when Mommy reads to me. I like it.
It feels like, well, this is the beginning and you can still do more. You've got this ball rolling now, you've got to keep going with it.
When you're reading a book to me every day.
Yes.
Someone who is yet to achieve their goal is Lamin. But he hasn't given up on getting his L's.
Little bit upset because I was here last Tuesday. I do my test, I fail. But I come back today to pass. I've been putting more effort, more practice, every day, every night. If I pass this test, it's open every door for me. For me, with my family, it's very important. So it's time to get it. time to me to get it.
Today, the students make their way to the classroom for the very last time.
Jared, how are you, mate?
Hello. Front, yep.
Yeah, jump to the front, mate. Why not?
Hi.
Markety, welcome.
Hello. Good to see you guys.
Once a space of fear and skepticism,
Hello.
Therese.
Hi.
now a place of warmth and familiarity.
Morning, Mike.
Morning.
guys.
But one student is missing from roll call.
Has anyone heard from Lamin?
He's on his way.
He's on his way.
He's running late, yeah.
He's running late, okay.
I'm just gonna work on it.
Lamin!
We got it.
So amazing. Oh, that's so good.
Thank you for the teachers. Thank you for everyone, brothers and sisters. It feels amazing to take my goal to rip it up. It's happy day. Happy, happy.
Okay, so as we all know, today is our final day in the classroom.
Oh.
How does that make us all feel? Shell?
It's bittersweet.
Bittersweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a weird feeling.
Yeah.
We're at the end, like I just want to keep going, keep going.
You should all be extremely proud of yourselves for all the achievements that you've made and how far you've come. So today we're going to get an opportunity to actually reflect on how far you've improved.
On the very first day of the program, the students were asked to write down a little bit about themselves. Now, 9 weeks on, the class are asked to repeat the activity.
Pen drop, I love it.
Pens down.
So, why don't we show you how you went in day one?
I can't remember what I wrote.
Neither can I.
Celia?
Thank you.
Mike, what changed from day one to now? for
Day
you?
one, there's a few pictures. I would like to read a book. I am 29 years old, and even as I like to surf. Probably says something different there. Yeah.
That was day one.
Yeah.
And now your sentences read?
I make Rach laugh. We live in a house. It's been a big day. Got up this morning is day for school.
Fantastic. Am I right in hearing that you just read Rachel's name?
Yeah, and spell it. It's good. I'll spell it everywhere. Write it everywhere. Seeing what you've done from the first day to the last day, even spelling my fiance's name, I was pretty happy with that. I didn't even think it was a goal before midway through this program, but yeah, it was a big achievement.
Shell?
I wrote basically about the same thing, except this is a bit more positive than this.
Aha. Interesting.
On day one of the program, Shell struggled with her nerves.
My name is Shell. School was hard for me. It made me feel dumb, and I want to feel better about myself and my dyslexia.
So can you share now what you wrote today?
I love fantasy novels, to be able to become lost within worlds so utterly different from our own. It is my hope to one day write my own fantasy novel, maybe even a book series. I know it will not be easy, but I think I possess the confidence and the skills now to achieve my goal. I still feel anxious about the future, but where I am going, but I feel much more confident now to face the unknown.
Wow.
I didn't stutter. I was really chuffed. I wasn't feeling anxious or upset or, you know, tired, so the stutter didn't kick in, and I'm so happy about that.
It's a different person, Shell.
My stutter has started to dissipate over time, and I'm not sorry to see it go. So, yeah.
With her newfound confidence, there is one last thing Shell wants to share.
In the beginning, when we met Shell, she told us that one of her dreams was to write her own book.
Yeah.
Now, I have something very special in my possession, and this is...
Chapter 1, the draft of it. I don't even show my family my writing, so this was me not only reading aloud, this was also me reading something that I had written aloud. The storm was like something out of his favourite mystery novels. Thunder boomed like cannons as lightning lighting up the rocky mountain path they climbed with an ominous, sickly white light. It's still stuff obviously I need to work on, but it's a first draft, so... But overall, I'm actually really happy with it.
Honestly sounds like a world-renowned author.
I'm hoping I can keep the ball rolling and, you know, hopefully I'll get a book at some point soon.
Before they leave the classroom for the last time, there's one final task. The students have to complete a one-on-one assessment, just like they did 9 weeks ago.
I want to see if you can have a go at filling out this form, please. Yeah.
What we did was use everyday tasks, what we would call authentic activities, so that we can find out where their skills are, where their strengths are, and what their gaps are.
The students were then placed in a scale ranging from level 1 to level 5. Now, they're being reassessed.
And on, get.
Has this tailor-made literacy program improved the reading and writing abilities of these 8 adult learners? Their final results will be revealed on graduation day.
Life will be richer with the power of reading and writing. Big opportunities will open to you, up to you.
Wonderful. I just read that. I know, you just did so well.
Unfortunately, one person who wasn't able to see the program through was Shania.
In reality, for adults engaged in education, it can be really difficult for them to keep up their attendance because of all their other commitments.
Shania has been unable to come to class since week 3 of the program.
Doing the first few classes that I did go to, I had so much fun. Made me want to learn more. I miss class and I miss everybody. Hey, Adam. I just needed a little time off, going through a bit, but that's why I wanted to come here to like see what else I can do in the future.
We've missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too.
The program might be ending and the course might be ending, but I really don't see this as the end for you. When you're ready is when we're ready.
Yeah.
That's the point, right? You know, family comes first and getting life sorted, and education's not going to stop. It's going to be here for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So maybe when things settle down a bit for you with home life.
Yeah, once I get all that sorted, that's when I'll be like ready to do it all. I'm feeling really enthusiastic to like learn, but I just feel like I need to get my other ducks lined up in a row, you know, and then I can get stuck back into it, to what originally what I wanted to come here for.
You know, I remember the first time we met, you spoke about your goal and you spoke about wanting to join the police force. Is that still something you're thinking about doing?
Yeah, that's my main goal.
So I've brought with me a couple of courses that handpicked for you.
Yeah, I'm really want to like get stuck into that. I still would really like to work in the police force and like be an officer. Whether it will be down the track in like 2 years, 3 years, I'll get there. Just get over this hurdle and I'll be right.
Last 9 weeks has been so long. It's been up and down, doubt, but then so much confidence. It's been a mixed bag of emotions, but it's been so worth it.
It's a beast of a building, isn't it?
Oh, surreal. It's an absolutely beautiful building. I never got my Hogwarts letters, but I feel like I'm at Hogwarts. I'm stoked to be apparently graduating here, so yeah, wow.
Oh, it's so pretty.
First ever graduation for me. Like, I don't get too nervous very often, but today I'm a little nervous. I just want to sort of get in there and just get it done.
After 9 weeks and over 200 hours of class time, today the students will graduate and their final assessment results will be announced. As their families and friends take their seats, there is only one thing left to do: their graduation speech.
To our teachers, please recognise that you...
I'm feeling nervous. I'm okay reading my speech. It's just doing it in front of people. People are going to be looking at me. That gives me anxiety.
Hello, everyone. I am so pleased to see you all here. It has been a wild 9 weeks, and I'm sure that you will agree with me that it takes a huge amount of bravery to participate in a project such as this. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our students at their graduation. Now, our students have been preparing their speeches for today, so I am going to invite them to share their story with us. Now, I know that you're all nervous, but I also know that you will make us proud. We would like to welcome our Māori princess to the stage, Mākere. Yes, go the long way around.
It's just so I can gather myself.
All right, you go right ahead.
Sorry. Just the people.
You'll be all right.
Okay.
All right. Deep breath.
All right.
And not even here.
Sorry.
You got this, Marky.
So, when Jay dropped the bomb that we were going to do a speech, I was annoyed. And then panic set in. This was my first time I've ever openly told people about my challenges and my literacy gaps. I am a motivated person and I have achieved a lot. But in this part of my life, I had just become complacent and accepted that this was the best I could do with my literacy skills.
Sorry. This is the speech I never thought I would give. School was wretched. My experiences from school have stuck with me, haunting quietly at the back of my mind, holding me back, making me question my worth and my intelligence.
I used to tell myself I was dumb, stupid, and incompetent. And I would never set goals for myself because I was afraid of failure. Stop crying, Mum, you're making me cry.
I went to school up to about 14 years old. It wasn't for me, and I struggled very hard, and I couldn't quite work out why I was this kid, and I didn't understand why I couldn't read.
Learning in a classroom environment as an adult compared to how it was as a child has been mind-blowing. There has been no humiliation or ridicule. Being around others who have experienced similar but different challenges with literacy has been such an incredible and humbling experience. Just the simple feeling, the relief of knowing that I'm not alone.
I had a gut feeling that this program could change my life, and it certainly has. I'd like to thank the teachers for seeing and hearing my abilities before I could. You helped me to build a passion for learning the process and find my strength. Can you stop doing that?
Before, my reading was very bad. Now, I can read and write. Now, I got my L's.
I learned 40 words and still keen to learn more. And also, I learned to spell my fiance's name. Rachel, you're an amazing woman. Sorry. One day, I will read my vows to you. I will look forward to doing that.
People out there with learning issues, you can feel alone. But here's the thing, you are not. I've learnt nothing is unachievable. When it gets hard, push harder. You can achieve the impossible. You are the creator of your own future.
If I had to tell my younger self one thing, it would be that you are enough. But you can change and grow at any time, and don't be afraid to. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our students here to graduate. The students are all assessed at the start of the program so that their teachers have an understanding of their literacy levels. And the 7 students have also been assessed at the end.
The first person I'd like to call up to the stage is Mr. Lamin.
9 weeks ago, we pre-assessed Lamin. His literacy level was at pre-level 1. Lamin read a few sight words, and that was about it.
Yeah.
So what a surprise it was to have Lamin read over 100 sight words, a short story, and an information form in his final assessment. Lamin, I'm so excited to tell you that you've increased an entire level of reading in just 9 weeks. And you should be so proud because that is just an immense achievement.
Thank you very much. I am very, very happy. I feel like now I am a Superman.
Apprentice carpenter Jared was assessed as working in level 2, but he has also had a few issues with tasks in level 1.
It was my hope that Jared would strengthen his reading skills and be working entirely in level 2 after 9 weeks. In the post-assessment, I had to check and double-check Jared's results because, Jared, you're working comfortably in level 3.
There we go. Charisse, Celia and Shell were all assessed at the baseline of level 3 and all severely struggled with their confidence.
Final assessment shows me that you've definitely consolidated all your skills in level 3 now. You are more than capable of moving very comfortably into level 4.
Thank you. May the force be with you.
And you too.
Thank you.
Mike.
Hey.
Like Lamin, Mike's literacy skills placed him in pre-level.
Mike is such an intelligent, keen learner that he's well and truly exceeded our expectations. Mike, I'm so proud to announce that in just 9 weeks, you've gone up an entire reading level. You're in level 1. You've gone from writing, a couple of words and then not being able to continue to doing a whole lot of sentences. You're reading short stories, finding information on forms. It's been an absolutely amazing experience to see you and a huge improvement. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes! Graduated for the first time in my life. Get in there. Happy man.
Who's last? Marketing.
Lucky lass.
Come forward.
Marketing originally placed in level 2 with some issues in level 1.
After Maketi broke down in tears during the pre-assessment, I have to say that my hope was just that she was going to manage to stay in the program. I didn't really know if we'd be able to help her improve her skills. I thought we would be doing well to help her overcome the learning barriers created by that voice in her head telling her she couldn't do it. Well, many tears later, as you can see, I'm so incredibly pleased and relieved to tell you that in your post-assessment, you had moved up into level 3. So you've gone from being in level 2 with some things in level 1 right up into the next level. It means that from here, you can have those dreams again. I'm so pleased. It's just a wonderful outcome. Congratulations.
I was really surprised that I've gone up a grade. Like, oh my God, I think it's even a grade and a half. It shows that, you know, the right support, teachers that are open to, you know, go through that struggle, figure out what's best for that student. It just shows it works. It's not a waste. Because they could have given up on me, but they never gave up.
I'm so happy. I'm like ridiculously happy about graduating. Absolutely thrilled.
You did so well.
Thank you. I didn't stutter.
Not once. No.
Are you proud of yourself?
Oh,
I'm proud of
I can't believe I did go up a level.
I know you got up a level.
I know. I was even worried about me not knowing anything and being a bit of a failure, and it seems I'm not.
Amazing. Can't wait to see where you go from here now.
This experience has 100% made me really want to head down the path of university. At the beginning, I had so much doubt, but now I'm like, nah, I want to try.
Oh, I love you.
I have to frame it, put it up on the old mantelpiece maybe when I get home.
I am surprised that I've achieved what I've achieved in this course. If this is what we just achieved in 9 weeks, what would happen if we did this for 1 year?